Hey, Plus Life, how y'all doing? This is Miss Crystals here, talking to you guys about trauma bonding. This is very serious and this is very important topic. How we are trauma bonded to people through emotional, physical, mental abuse, and we are bonded to people by traumatic experiences. Maybe we'll go through something traumatic where two people witness something together, or they trauma bond over that, or when two people have traumas that they bring into the relationship undealt with. Um, those are the traumas that causes soul ties, that causes you to think that this is love and this is what love's supposed to feel like. I can confide in this person. I can tell them all of my secrets and everything, and I can trust them and I love them, and it's all going to work for the greater good. But those things are not going to work for the greater good because nobody addressed their issues coming into the relationship. Nobody addressed the traumas that you brought into the relationship, the not trusting, the sleepless nights that you didn't address going into this relationship. Me and my ex were looking for things in each other that we didn't even see in ourselves. It was, um, we loved each other, but it just couldn't work because of, you know, it was like it was very mother giving mother and child, and he's 15 years younger than me, and I try to guide him, but really I try to control him so that he could, but for his greater good, not to make damage or to do anything underhanded or to have problems. But I noticed that in our relationship, it says, trauma bonding is one person has control. And so I made a had control in a way where I, said what we were going to do, how we were going to do it, and how we move. But he also had control of my heart. So I feel like he had the most power because he had control of that situation of my heart. And I just did with whatever was in our best good, whatever was for the greater good. It wasn't like a selfish thing, but I'm a Capricorn. I have to have control of situations, and that's my toxic trait. You understand? Even if you're a born leader, when it's two people in a relationship, you have to know how to also be the tail, because you can't always be the head. And when it comes to men, they have to feel that security that, okay, even if they woman is a boss or whatever, they have to feel that security like they're the leader. You understand? And I understand that. Everybody call me so damn mannish sometimes because I like to be the one to figure out, the one to lead, the one to do it all. But you got to let a man be a man. And for my, even on my healing journey, I realized with myself, I did a lot of things wrong. I just wouldn't, even though he stuck the knife in the wound and turned it and twisted, he just up and left. That's what he did. He up and left without no warning. And wasn't confrontational. I just let him leave when he left. So I said, he'll miss me eventually because it's only one me, and that is true. But the bond that we had was very toxic. It was bonded from trauma. We told each other things that we told nobody else in this world. You understand? And I wouldn't say the things that we've been through that is similar, but we have both been through traumatic experiences. We both have daddy issues. We both have a lot going on in life. And we bonded over that because we understood each other in that that aspect. We understood each other. And sometimes God do put people in people's life, even if it's just to learn a lesson. People are in your life for a reason. Some people are in your life for a season, and some people are in your life for a reason. But, You got to know if you are coming in with issues and traumas and things that you haven't healed, and another person is coming in with those same issues. In my healing journey, accountability. I had to take accountability for what I brought in the relationship. And let's stand on this. Right now, I want to say this and address this, that toxic behaviors are learned sometimes. And sometimes it doesn't even mean you have a toxic relationship from your relationship. It could be toxic traits from your family members, toxic traits from your friends, toxic traits from things you had to go through, traumas that you had to go through and deal with other people. And you bring that into your relationship. Even if you're going into a relationship for the first time, if you had a toxic family and that's how y'all operated, and the other person didn't come from that, they come from a very loving family, you bring them toxic traits into your relationship from your family as well. So knowing what you have to heal is key in order to communicate with a person. If your family didn't have good communication skills, that means you might not know how to communicate. But all people are different, and some people know how to break the chain and come out of wherever they were born in. They don't have to carry it over. Just because a mother treats her child a certain way don't mean she's going to treat her children that way. You understand? So sometimes toxic behaviors come from family. It comes from the friends you have around in your life and how you move and operate with people. You understand? If a person doesn't know loyalty and they're learning that lesson while they're with you, and it's hard for them to get it, but that's just in your DNA. You understand? That is a toxic trait that they might have, that they don't know. Nobody never been loyal to them. Nobody never loved them the way you love them. So they don't know how to even accept or take that love. But I just feel like those are the issues that you got to heal outside of a relationship. Those are the things that you have to heal outside of the relationship in order for the relationship to work. You understand? Trauma bonding is a dangerous trait to have because it can be violent. It could be, it could tear a person down emotionally, physically, because a person might not know how to communicate and all they do is lash out and treat you bad. And when they in a bad mood, you get treated bad. People don't know how to put their emotions in place sometimes. And in order for y'all to have a successful relationship, that's just what having an emotional attachment to somebody that is unhealthy is. Having a healthy attachment to somebody, you're gonna be willing to just work with a person and build with them and love them. You understand? And not just the best way you can. Love them the best way. Love them in the best way. Because the best way you can sometimes is not good enough. If you need help and you do a lot of self-soothing like alcohol, and you have a lot of things like coping mechanisms, those things only are temporary. They age you. They stress you. And that is to isolate your pain. But your pain is not isolated, because when you wake up the next day, you still feel the same pain. That's why I didn't use alcohol as a coping mechanism. I really felt what I was healing from. I really felt while I'm on this healing journey, I really feel it. And it's easier to cope with now because I have a clearer understanding of it. But when you first in something and you got the woe is me attitude, you're not healed. You're not healed. You got to understand God does everything for a reason. God is in your life to help you navigate through stages and know what's good for you in your life and know what you have grown past and what you don't want to be a part of anymore. And that's okay. That's very much okay to be wanting to know yourself from a new standpoint and really love yourself the way you're supposed to outside of people. And that might be a relationship, family. Trauma comes from everywhere, like I just stated. It can come from family, friends, and different situations in your life. So you gotta use your discernment in many of these situations in order to know what is real. I'm just addressing, like, my healing journey. Look, some people like a little toxic behavior in their relationships, but me, and I'm at the age I am now, I want peace. I want somebody that's gonna be at peace and not nobody boring. I just want to have fun, but in a healthy way. I want, I want myself in a male form, if I could say that, because I'm very loving, very caring, but I am working on the things that I can carry into a relationship and trauma bond with a person. I don't want to be mean to nobody I'm in a relationship to. I don't want to talk down to them. I want to be, I want to treat them the way I want to be treated. And me just not being in a relationship with anybody, I just, my relationship I have is with God, and that's helping me heal. I'm not fully, I'm still learning my healing. I'm still healing. I'm not fully healed, but I'm healed enough to, you know what I want and move better forth in my life, and knowing I don't have to go back to a person that is not healing or not even trying to heal. I'm going to put me first and what I have to do in life. And this is just part one of my healing journey. Part two, we're going to be talking about, the angels in disguise, the side chicks, the ones that's also better than you until they actually be in a relationship or get in a relationship with them, and then they see that they're angels in disguise. So that's what part two of this healing journey will be talking about. So stay tuned, guys. My next healing video, I will be actually on video talking to you guys live. Well, not live, but I will be on video talking. Just everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy your holiday and be safe.